Hello and welcome to this tutorial. Today I will show you how to make a Unity multiplayer game with an online server that anyone can connect to in under 4 minutes using the Alteruna Multiplayer SDK version 2. I will note that this tutorial will not work for Alteruna versions starting with 1. First, create a new Unity project. I will use Unity 2021, but you can use a newer version if you'd like. Next, let's bring in the Alteruna SDK. To do this, we need the Git URL for the package from GitHub. URL is also in the description. To add it to your project, go under Window Package Manager, press the plus symbol, and choose Add Package from Git URL. There you paste the URL we got from Git. If you get a warning prompt to restart or add another package, press Yes. After Unity has restarted, you are now ready to start making your game. In most games, you want a multiplayer manager and a player avatar. This can easily be done by right-clicking in the scene hierarchy, Alteruna, and then Avatar. Now when we have a multiplayer manager, we can select it and see that the project is not registered. In order to register your project, go to the Alteruna dashboard at portal.mp2.alteruna.com. Then log in, go to the Projects tab, and create a new project. Then open it by clicking its name. Here we can see your project ID. Copy this ID and go back to Unity. In Unity, open Windows Alteruna Register License. Paste your project ID here. Now when selecting your multiplayer controller, you will see that you have a registered project. For easy room management, we will add the room menu prefab to our scene. Prefabs can be found under Packages, Alteruna Multiplayer SDK, Prefabs. If Unity prompts you to install TextMesh Pro, import the TMP Essentials. In our case, our scene is missing an event manager, which is required in order to interact with the UI. Simply add it from the UI category in the right-click context menu. For our scene to look more complete, let's add a floor. And that's it. Our project is registered and ready to host multiplayer rooms. For the final step to make testing easier, I'd like to have a smaller, resizable window rather than a full screen window. To do this, we can open the player settings from the Build menu. Under Resolution and Preservation, we change full screen mode to windowed. You can choose your preferred resolution here. I will be going with 800 by 640 pixels, and we also enable resizable window. Now we can build to see it work. We can create rooms and join them from our room menu. We do not yet have any player input, but we can manually move our player in the editor. This runs on an Alteruna hosted server in the cloud, so anyone running this game can join from anywhere in the world and see when I'm moving the player around. Now that we're connected to the cloud server, let's make our player move. Let's quickly throw together a player script. This player script inherits from the Communication Bridge class, which allows us to overwrite the possessed method. This allows us to very easily run the script only for your own avatar. Otherwise, you would control all players simultaneously. Now, when we try our game, you can walk around and look around, all synced to the other client. And that's it. You now have a working multiplayer setup in Unity using the Alteruna SDK. If you found this helpful, please give it a like and leave a comment about what you'd like to see next. For any issues, join our Discord. The link's in the description, and we'll be happy to help.